Hi YouTube, it's Anneke Van Buren from Tampa, Florida. Well, it's another one of those take your breath away hot days. I've been watching the weather map, and a lot of the eastern part of the US and Canada is having what they call a heat wave and an emergency. Well, what y'all are having up there north and in Canada is what we have here every day from June to November. You walk out the door in the morning and you go, So anyway, I thought I'd make something that was a little lighter today. And actually last week, I was going to make you a drink that needed Prosecco. And when I opened the refrigerator door, there was none because I brought it up to my sister's. But I have Prosecco today, so we can make it. It's called Kiss the Ring. But what it is a riff on a French 75. And I will give you the recipe for the Kiss the Ring, and it's up to you to look for the French 75. If you ever really want to get some great idea of cocktails, you know where we all go these days. Right here, YouTube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a quarter, not a quarter, but 1 ounce of gin. And I'm going to reach here behind here for my little shot glass. And this is sapphire, but that doesn't mean you have to use sapphire. It was a dry gin, and I like the bottle, but I've been drinking it for years. What's next is 3/4 of an ounce of either Cointreau or triple sec. So I did not have Cointreau. So we're using triple sec. It's a cordial, which means it's sweet. So it kind of balances out the dryness of the gin. You know what I mean? Okay, and then we have 3/4 of an ounce of fresh orange juice. There we go. There we are. Somebody made a comment last week and said, "Why you look depressed? You look down." Sorry, I'm not. Okay, what we're going to do now, though, is give this a shake. Let me kill it. I count to 20. That's about right. So I had my coupe glass here. It was in the freezer, and then I thought I want to keep it cold, so I add ice and water. And I'm going to strain in. Probably should use another double strainer, but I didn't get it out. Although this is kind of orange juice that doesn't have any pulp in it, so I don't think it's going to matter. So what's next? Well, it's time for the bubbly. And I'm not really sure where this is. My favorite is Prosecco, is Ménage à Trois, which you can't find everywhere. And they started out years ago with just blends, red wine, white wine, rosé. That was it. And they had a Prosecco. And the only place I could find it at the time was Target. It was really inexpensive. And they still make all those blends now, but now they have varietals. So you can buy a Cabernet Sauvignon, you can buy Pinot Grigio, you know what I mean, the whole deal. We're gonna just get this cage off of here, which seems to be kind of stubborn today. Let's see if we can't do this. There we go. Okay, and my favorite trick, as you know, because I have fingers with arthritis. All right, let me grab a towel here. Because it is a little slippery devil. And turn the bottle, not the cork. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this coupe glass. We're going to fill it with either champagne. This is Josh, by the way, which is probably my second favorite. And then I buy oranges and lemons and limes, and I wind up chopping them up for the rind. So, as you can see, I've been busy this week. I have a Negroni, and I always put a little bit of orange rind in here. I'm just going to squeeze that a little, run it around the edge like this. Boop, just like that. So there you have Kiss the Ring. Ooh. It, despite the triple sec, it's not overly sweet. It's barely sweet. So it's really, you could do this in place of a mimosa, but with more of a punch. Because remember, there's an ounce of gin in here. I'm not going anywhere today, but I still probably will save this for later. So I always have the mood, or it puts me in the mood, when I'm going to be serving champagne or Prosecco. Just something a little elevated. And I like to get dressed up. I'm going to a birthday party Saturday night for a friend. And I often work with her, and she loves to dress up like I do too. As a matter of fact, her eyelashes are longer than mine, and she's even more glamorous. So what I thought I'd put on today was something a little festive. This is a very, very vintage outfit. This is one of the first things I bought when I came to Tampa. And it's almost a maxi skirt. It's above the ankles. It kind of reminds me of something that a flamenco dancer might wear. And it has all this embroidered flowers all over it with threads, glittery threads throughout it. As I turn around, the back is all embroidered too. So I'm just wearing some very simple black sandals with this. So here, I'll turn around when I'm a little bit closer here. And I'm amazed that I can still get into it. Yeah, I think I bought this in like 2003. And it's all black crepe, so it doesn't stretch. So next week I'm going to do something very different. I think I remember that I told you last week that I was going to be away next week, and that I would probably try to double up and film another cocktail series. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm bringing my camera with me and a selfie stick, and where I'm vacationing, I'm going to do photographs because I'll be able to. So you can get to share some of my vacation time with me. I'm really excited. I'll let you know where I am when I'm there. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And I want to say a big shout out to all the creators that are here on YouTube. Everybody, there's such a variety of things, from beekeepers to people like me who are making cocktails, and some that are even more adult content, or people that are building homes, or people that are just sharing their lives from you. Some food for thought. Down the road here, I'm thinking about starting another channel of just my daily life, where I'm going, what I'm up to. None of this, just regular, everyday Anneke. If you get to the end of this and you hear this, send me a comment. Tell me what you think about it. So I will have two channels. I will have the sexier cocktail series, or whatever I decide to do, and then just everyday Anneke, my real life. Let me know what you think. Okay, a lot of turmoil in the world right now. We could use a few prayers, but most of all, we could use some really good thoughts and some kind words to each other. Even if we don't agree, we need to sit back, take the time to listen to others and accept them for who they are. And instead of hating them, love thy neighbor as thyself. Let's give it a try. It really doesn't cost a thing to be kind. Namaste, my friends. I'm going to try my little gadget here and we see for a walk. I will see you next week on vacation. Bye-bye for now.